Emma and Tanner need to hurry up.
Number 12 Number 13, Scotty. Also starting for the Hawks, 6'4", senior, number 21, Grant Ross. Taking off for the Lakeland Hawks, 6'2", junior, number 30, Jason. Hawks are coached by Tony Hanna, assisted by Bill Ryan, Jacob
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Liam Bradford here for another great matchup for the Lakeland Hawks basketball. Today we've got the 2-4 Hawks against the 3-2 Moscow Bears. I'm joined here by my partner David Tesh.
Good to be back here, Liam.
Yes it is. So we've got a great Friday night matchup here, December 17th, tipping off right now at 7:21 p.m. from the Hawks Nest. As Abe Munyer wins the tip, Hawks are going to get the ball first. Lautzenheiser making his second consecutive start as Munyer gets it in for Grant Roth. Back out for Henry, trying to make a move, working on Simpson. Going to reset. Scotty Hawking working on Dylan Rader. Henry for three. No good. Good pass there, good ball movement by the Hawks as they get it back. Bryce Henry trying to get a pass inside for Grant Roth, and it's stolen away by Simpson. Simpson throws it across court, and a layup is no good there for Cody Isaacson. Bryce Henry in transition. Passes it off for Hawking. Hawking almost tripped there. Munyer inside for Lautzenheiser. Oh, and he gets rejected by Simpson. And a nice play there by Jamari Simpson. And that's a three in the corner. No good. Rebound, Grant Roth. It's a much smaller Moscow team than what they put out last year. They had quite a few senior studs last year, but definitely still have a lengthy team. So we'll see how the Hawks are able to play today. What do you think they're going to need to do, David? As Munyer makes a nice play, gets inside, puts up a jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound, gets it again. Munyer on the third effort is going to go to the line and take two shots here.
Well, I definitely think that just shows what the Hawks need to do. They'd be able to finish down in the paint. They've done a pretty good job at it, but so far they haven't been able to. But maybe they'll do better later in the game. It's just 2 minutes in, can't tell.
Yeah, I definitely think that the Hawks are going to have to be successful on their interior offensive drives because, down the stretch it's really all about finishing when you get the ball inside the paint, and the Hawks are going to need to do that. As Munyer sinks both of his free throws, it's 2-0 Lakeland early. So we have Barrett Abendroth with the ball. Handing off for Simpson. Simpson back out. That's a three for Bryden Brown. No good. It's out of bounds. Hawking able to get the ball up past half court, breaks some ankles. Cross court pass there from Roth. Inside Munyer. It's good. Abe Munyer. Only person who scored in this game has got the Hawks up 4-0. Simpson trying to do some razzle-dazzle early on Bryce Henry. Nothing doing there, but he sure is an electric guard. Oh, and a jumper put up there, and it's good from Barrett Abendroth as the Bears answer back. Munyer, quick transition, throws it to Lautzenheiser. Missed the layup, but it's going to stay. Oh, no, it's going to go to the Bears. Wow, I really thought that one tip off of the leg of Dylan Rader, but it's going to go back to the Bears.
The Bears, number 25, Taylor Strong.
Quick momentum shift there. As the Hawks started off with a 4-0 strong lead, and now the Bears 2 good possessions in a row. Simpson from downtown, no good. Rebound, Abe Munyer, as they are going to have to continue to keep Simpson in check if they want to win this game. Roth, wide open from downtown, no good. Rebound, Scotty Hawking. They reset and get it to Abe Munyer. Munyer back out for Hawking from downtown, no good. And a nice rebound from Abendroth. Bryden Brown pump fakes and kicks it for number 25, Taylor Strong, and he drains it from downtown. 5-4 Moscow. Nice shot there from the senior guard, Taylor Strong. Roth throwing it down for Lautzenheiser inside. Rolls out. Roth gets the rebound. And the Bears come up with it down low. That's a tough rebound from Cody Isaacson. Brown throws it inside for Simpson. And Henry pokes the ball out. So the Hawks coming off of, they've gone 1-4 in the last 5 games after starting the season with a win over Kellogg. What do you think it's going to take for Coach Hanna's team to turn it around? Because we all know they really have the potential to do so.
Well, I think it's just making sure you don't make any silly mistakes in the game.
Abendroth makes a nice bucket there. As we were saying,
make sure not to have any turnovers, and when you're able to get the ball, make sure you can capitalize on those opportunities, because you won't get much in these close games.
Munyer going coast to coast, misses the rebound, and it's caught by Simpson. Chucks the ball down court for Brown. Moscow playing it aggressive so far. Simpson from downtown. It's good.
Moscow on a 10-0 run right here.
10-0 run. Roth inside. Some contact, and it's a charging foul called on Grant Roth. Cody Isaacson set his feet and drew the foul on Roth. As it looks like Coach Hanna getting ready to call a timeout. Quick 10-0 run here for the Bears. And a timeout called by the Hawks. We'll keep it here.
Well, the Hawks aren't starting the game the way they'd like to. Right now, the 10-0 run by Moscow. After Abe Munyer scored the first 4 points of the game.
Yeah, Munyer really providing some good offensive action there on the first 2 possessions, and then Moscow playing some really aggressive offense. We're able to get the best of Lakeland on a few drives there, but really this is a very even matchup. It was a great time when we played them last year. Some very competitive close games, and I expect that again tonight. We've got a 6-point Bears lead early on, but I think with Josh Hogue checking into the game right now, I think this is going to be a pretty close game.
Absolutely. Both these teams got a lot of talent, and after last season, both these teams went against each other in a district matchup where Lakeland won 2-1 and was able to go to state. I guess the Bears are coming in with a chip on their shoulder to try to overcome that loss that happened at the end of their season last year.
And it was no easy win for the Hawks. They had to overcome a lot that the Moscow team gave them pretty much all they could handle. We'll see what they give them tonight. Simpson makes a nice move past Henry. Couldn't finish. And Josh Hogue's going to get fouled. I believe that was Cody Isaacson. Or no, sorry, Jamari Simpson. That's big. A foul on Simpson early on, their best player. Henry trapped in the corner, gets it up to Hogue. Henry inside for Munier. See if he can get on the board again. It's good. Abe Munier, 6 early points. Bryden Brown. A 3-pointer from downtown by Isaacson, no good. It is really good to see Abe Munier thriving again on offense because we all witnessed him undergo a terrifying injury last year. Really scary. Had surgery, missed the rest of the season, and a season where the Hawks had a lot of potential to do some damage in the state tournament. Just really unfortunate, but Munier looking better than ever out there right now with 6 points already, just less than 6 minutes into the game as Henry going coast to coast makes the layup.
That's the type of plays in the paint that you want to see in today's game.
Doing it himself. Bryce Henry, what a play. He said, I don't need an assist, I'll take it myself. And a nice pump fake and an interior move, but not able to finish is Taylor Strong. He's going to stay with the Hawks. A foul called on number 25, Taylor Strong. An unfortunate series of events there for Strong. Turns the ball over and then commits the foul. Moscow only up 2 now. Henry gets it past half court. Gonna reset the offense. Grant Roth already working up a sweat. Got the ball. Gets it over to Munier from downtown. It's good. Abe Munier's on fire. I think it's pretty clear he's got the hot hand in this game so far, David. Just get it to number 12. Anywhere on the court. He'll get you some points.
He'll dominate in the paint and shoot on you deep.
And another steal. That one's Bryce Henry. A no-look pass to Noel. Oh, Noel called for the travel. Dragged his pivot foot there. Good call by the refs, but Hawks had some potential to take a stretch a 1-point lead there. Unfortunate.
Simpson on Moscow giving some great passes out here, chucking the ball deep.
Oh yeah, and he is their team's leading scorer, but although he hasn't scored yet this game aside from that one shot, he has provided a lot of great passes to get them on the board. As the Hawks have the ball back. Henry thought he had an open look for a moment, didn't take it. Roth off the screen, kicks it over for Henry from downtown. It's good, Bryce Henry, he does shoot this one, and he doesn't miss it. 4-point lead for the Hawks, as they have a 10-0 run of their own. Hawks started off up 4-0, a 10-0 run for the Bears, now a 10-0 run for the Hawks. 14-10.
Just to show how both offensively these teams are. That no matter what lead you have, both are going to just explode off and score.
And a 3, it's good from Dylan Rader. A nice shot as we've got a 1-point game. Henry from half court, no good. Probably could have gotten a little further there, but we're going to go to the end of the first quarter. 14-13 Hogs. And we're back. 14-13 Hawks. Simpson throws it over for Abendroth from downtown. No good. Rebound, Abe Munyer. Can Abe score again? Not going to shoot there. First to Henry. Munyer, a nice pass inside for Grant Roth. Some contact, drew the foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot too.
Foul shot, number 35.
I can let you do it. I don't care. You can do it.
Fourth fair foul.
As Roth's first free throw is good. Man, do you have anything to say about the impact that these seniors have on the Hawks? Because it seems like 90% of their production down the stretch comes from these seniors. You know, in one way or another, whether it's a big assist or a big shot. As Simpson from downtown catches some air.
Well, with the seniors, they've been here for 4 years, so they know how the system works. And with the size you got from Grant Roth, Abe, and then you got the athleticism from Bryce Henry, it's kind of hard to be able to replicate that. But I think these juniors, once they become seniors next year, they're going to make a big impact on the team, just like these seniors are right now.
Oh, absolutely. Seniors really step up for the Hawks. That's just part of how this program is built. We saw it last year with Skalski, Holland, and Munyer, as well as Carson C. Lautzenheiser makes a nice move inside, unable to finish. Rebound for Abendroth. Simpson driving inside. Jelly layup just missed, but he's going to go to the line and get 2 shots.
Drop by before your 50-50 raffle tickets going on for the Lakeland Straw fundraiser. They're very close to their goal, less than $1,000 away. Be sure to check them out. Get out there, pay your 50-50 raffle. Okay.
Simpson's first free throw is good.
Jamari Simpson at the line.
Now let's get a look over at this Lakeland student section. Maybe 150 Hawk students on their feet right now. Love the support, showing up for their team.
I don't know if you're able to count, but I don't think that's 150. A lot, though. There is a lot.
Man, that's a lot of people. As Henry gets past the triple coverage, but it's just a little too much as he takes one too many steps. Simpson hands it off for Dylan Rader. Rader rolling the ball over to Abendroth.
I don't know if this is bowling
there. Simpson with a one-legged jumper is good. Bears back on top. Hawking, nice throw to Henry. Bullet pass. Henry inside for the layup. It's good. Way to finish, Bryce Henry. As these seniors just continue to provide for the Hawks. Simpson, spin move, back out for Rader. What a nice move by Simpson. He sure is entertaining. Brighter. No good. Bryden Brown missed the layup, and it's going to stay with the Bears, I believe. No, it's going to go right over to the Hawks. I thought they called an over-the-back foul there. My apologies. Ball went out of bounds, going right back to the Hawks. Simpson pokes it out of bounds. It's going to stay with Lakeland for now. 5:43 left in this half.
Moscow playing aggressive defense here, doing full court press.
Full press definitely been in effect this year on the Lakeland team. Definitely have faced a lot of it, and I think they're going to continue to face it. So having a solution to that is always nice, but they've been able to manage pretty well. See if their offensive success continues. They just need to buckle down a little bit more defensively. on this scrappy Bears team. As Lautzenheiser puts up the layup, it's good. And a nice pass inside there. Henry on the assist. Hawks up 3. Abendroth gets the open layup, it's good. I don't think he's going to see a lot of those as Roth in transition makes the layup. We're having some quick drives here. Getting right to the bucket. Simpson nearly got past Henry until Bryce reached in. I believe that's his second foul, so Bryce will come out.
Personal foul, number 11, Bryce Henry. Entering the Bears, number 15, Cody Isaacson, and returning for the Hawks, number 2, Nick Noel.
Let's go starting 5 back on the court. Simpson makes a nice move inside. It's good. And we got a 1-point game again, thanks to the craftiness of Jamari Simpson. See if the Hawks can answer. Simpson, hustle play again, pokes the ball out. What are you seeing right now from Jamari Simpson? I'm impressed. He's flying all over the court right now.
He's out here looking like LaMelo Ball.
Oh, as Lautzenheiser can't finish inside. Simpson with the rebound. Simpson passes it off for Abendroth from downtown. No good. Rebound. Lautzenheiser. Hawks are scrappy too. Hawking makes a nice move with the joystick skills. Out for Noel. And a push-off foul called on Cody Isaacson. That's another one. As Isaacson, who was just on the bench for foul trouble, commits another one.
Make sure you watch out for those fouls. They can cost you towards the end of the game.
Yeah, it definitely can. Lakeland nearly in the bonus. Simpson gets the steal. Gonna try to go cross court. Roth's the only Lakeland defender down there. Simpson misses the layup.
Great defensive play there by Grant Roth.
Hawks have numbers. Hawking in transition on the layup. It's good. What a finger roll from Scotty Hawking. With the contact, didn't get a whistle, but got the bucket. 24-21 Hawks. From downtown, Simpson, no good. Rebound, Abe Munier. Munier inside again, passes to Lautzenheiser. Nick Noel in the corner from downtown, no good. Rebound, Bryden Brown. Simpson off the screen. Stops for a moment, gets inside, and gets fouled by Nick Noel. Plenty of depth on this Hawks roster. Everyone getting involved in the fouls this game as Jack Becker checking into the game for the first time for Peyton Lautzenheiser here. And we're going to see Tommy Pearson for the first time as well, checking in for Grant Roth. From downtown, Bryden Brown, no good. Catches some air and rebounded by the Bears. They're going to keep the ball. Brown gets another 3, and this one's good. Didn't miss his second opportunity. Silences the crowd. Let's see if the Hawks can answer back. Pearson inside for Munier. Munier backing up. Kicks it out for Noel. And Hawking's going to stop for a moment, reset, and see what the Hawks can draw up here. Hawking double covered, gets it over for Munier, and the Bears are able to recover inside. Had just one guy there on Tommy Pearson and Jack Becker. Becker from downtown, no good. And the Bears rebound it. Looked like Pearson would get it for a moment. Bryden Brown in transition threw a lob for Cody Isaacson, unable to score. And a timeout called by Coach Hanna. got 1:42 left in this first half, and a 24-24 tie. Noel catches the inbound pass. Becker to Roth, who just checked back into the game. Roth from downtown. No good. Rebound by Becker. Becker trying to put it back, gets fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot two.
That's a solid second attempt there by
Jack Becker.
Yes.
As Becker nails his first free throw to give the Hawks another lead of 1 point.
7 users now on the shot. Becker at the line for Lakeland.
Second free throw no good for Becker. Simpson, long pass down for Isaacson. Isaacson gets it inside. In the corner for three is Sam Keys. It's good. Keys did not miss the open opportunity as the Bears go back up 2. One minute remaining in this first half. Abe Munyar been the highlight of the game for the Hawks as Abendroth in transition puts the layup in. 29-25. Becker working with under a minute left. Munyar from downtown, again, no good. Rebounded for Hawking. Roth from downtown. It's good! Grant Roth making it rain. It may be snowing outside, but it's raining in here. Abendroth working on Roth after he drains the bucket. Got under 20 seconds left in this first half, 29-28 Bears. Simpson makes a move on Noel, trying to take it to the basket. He can't. We got 5 seconds left. Can the Hawks take the lead here? Oh, and Nick Noel gets called for his second travel of the game with 1.7 seconds on the clock. That's an unfortunate call there for Noel. Getting it inside. Simpson shot it from half court. He couldn't get it to go. Just heaved one up there. We're going to go to halftime. Bears up 1. We'll see you when we come back.
welcome back to the second half of action of this 4A IEL League game between the Moscow Bears and the Lakeland Hawks. I'm Ben Ryan coming at you here with my color man Zach Rosen. Zach, what do you think of the first half?
I thought that there was a lot of good basketball going on. You know the usual. There's a lot of fighting, aggressiveness. And it's a pretty close game. We're staying close. We're doing good. We're doing pretty good.
I agree. It's been a very scrappy game. Both these teams very rough, but both of them stay clean about it. Both of these teams, the top two teams here in this 4A IEL League for the past, at least 6 years. Always these two in the 4A championship. And this is a great preview of that tonight. 1 point game here at the half. I think the Hawks let up just a little bit there at the end of that first half, and that's what caused this deficit. But I think that if they get after it, it will be good to go here in this game to finish out. I think they've been playing with a lot more aggressiveness down low, especially Abe Munier has been finishing well. Kason Lautzenheiser, the finishing hasn't really been there tonight, but he's been getting the opportunities. Let's see if he can pick that up in the second half.
Yeah, we also saw earlier that Abe Munier hit a 3, which he has not done in a while because he's been having to be the big man. He did hit that 3, and everyone got really excited about that because we haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, that was a great moment here for the Hawks. All right, and we kick things off here. Moscow with the ball up top. Jeremiah Balemba with the ball. Gives it to Jamari Simpson down low. Simpson kicks to Bethel. Bethel for 3. No good, short. Moscow comes up with the rebound though. Finish. Blocked by Grant Roth from behind. Oh, but that's a good putback by Balemba. And Hawking will bring the ball forward for the Hawks. Hawking gives it to Roth on the wing. Roth. Hawking comes off a screen. Gives it to Kason Lautzenheiser. Lautzenheiser looks around. Finds Henry. Top of the three-point line. Gives it to Abe Munier in the corner. Abe finds Roth. Roth gives it to Hawking. Scotty Hawking surveys his options. Pulls it back out. Hawks just run through their offense. Abe Munier in the high post. Henry sets it back up. Good defense here by Moscow. Roth jab step. Gives it to Munier. Munier gives it to Scotty Hawking. Scotty Hawking gives it to Kason Lautzenheiser. Grant Roth comes baseline. Lautzenheiser looking around. Good defense once again by Moscow. Scotty Hawking on the reverse. Oh, no good. Rebound here by Lambo. Jamari Simpson, full court pass to Bethel. Balemba gives it to Simpson. Simpson puts it down low to Saxon. Simpson gives it up top. Out to Balembo. Simpson gives it back to Balembo. No good from the elbow. Rebound by the Hawks. Scotty Hawking. Grant Roth takes the ball down low. Gets swatted by Balembo. Oh, but out of bounds on Moscow.
And as we can see, that Grant Roth has that aggression when he's driving to the hole. He's got those long arms. He's got the length, just like Kevin Durant. He can get to the hole. He's got the length, and he can finish well. Just wasn't the best bucket right there.
Yeah. Roth comes off the inbound. Hawking with the ball now. Hawking comes off the screen from Lautzenheiser. Gives it to Munier. Munier down to Kason Lautzenheiser. Wide open, and the easy layup for Lautzenheiser as the Hawks pull back within one.
Just Abe always sees those openings. That was just such a perfect pass to Kason for the 2.
I agree. Munier is such a good passer out from the post position. Simpson with the ball. Jab step. Fade away. Good. Jamari Simpson. What a baller for the Moscow Bears. He's come up huge for them tonight. Scotty Hawking bring the ball up the floor. Grant Roth comes off a screen from Lautzenheiser. Gives it to Munier. Munier sets the screen for Scotty Hawking. Scotty Hawking comes off the screen. Dishes it to Bryce Henry. Short corner. Oh, back iron. Moscow comes up with it. Simpson, full court pass in the corner. Pump fake. And that'll be Bethel for 3, and it is good.
That's a very tough shot. Not a lot of people can make those, but that was a very nice shot, even with the defense.
Yeah. Hawking with the ball. Hawking has to get rid of it. Gives it to Abe Munier. Back to Hawking. Good defense by Qualls, and he tips it off Hawking's leg. It will be Moscow ball. Rough sequence there for the Hawks. and Simpson will bring the ball to the floor. So to Bethel. Down to Isakson. Up to Simpson. Simpson gives it to Bethel. Bethel for three. Long. Rebound, Scotty Hawking of the Hawks. And once again, good defense there by Wageu Qualls. I probably butchered that name, but there you go. Down low, Isakson. Isakson, good. Nice, pretty finish there by Isakson.
Nice little floater right there. That's a tough shot as well, but that's also very nice. Get the little 2 points.
Hawking with the ball here on the wing. Hawking gives it to Casey Lautzenheiser. Lautzenheiser down low to Abe Munyer. Gets tipped away there by Isakson. And Qualls with the ball. Qualls up against Lautzenheiser, and he will get fouled. He will go to the line, shoot two.
That was some good defense by Kaysen. I just feel like Kaysen was a lot bigger. That's why they had to call the foul. Kaysen has a bigger build, you know. Everything can be a foul when you're bigger than the other guy.
Yeah, I've always heard from my coaches, for the biggest guy on the floor, often calls will get called against you. And that's just something that comes with being a big man. Qualls smart scope strong there, though, against Lautzenheiser as he makes that first free throw. And he clangs the second. Hawks now down 10. Moscow's come out of this second half guns a-blazing. Lautzenheiser down low. Goes up, gives it to Munyer. Munyer goes right. Munyer is able to finish.
Such a great finish by Abe Munyer. You know, that's really what he's been working on a lot ever since that injury. He's been really good at finishing in the paint. Really nice to see.
And there will be a travel call there on Moscow. Hawks ball, see if they can build some momentum here. Cut into this lead. Hawking will bring the ball up the floor. To set the ball screen. Hawking comes off strong. Gives it to Roth in the corner. Roth finds Munyer up top. Munyer. Roth goes back door. Gives it to Bryce Henry on the wing. Bryce gives it to Munyer. Abe Munyer in the corner. Good drive in by Abe. Oh, and gets fouled there. I believe that one was on Connor Isakson.
Personal foul number 21, Barrett Appledraw. It's his second.
Correction, Jeremiah Balemba. Henry to inbound. Finds Abe Munyer. Oh, just rims out. Gets his own rebound, though. And foul there on Moscow. Great effort there by Abe Munyer.
There's it again with that aggressiveness in the paint. You know, it's so good because he's not overly aggressive. He doesn't get any fouls or stupid calls. He takes it in and he knows how to finish that.
Yeah, Abe Munyer's come up huge for the Hawks. They just came off a 2-game stretch, both away games against St. Mary's and Priest River, not really able to get any offense going. Munyer's really been that offense for them tonight. Misses that first free throw, but he's been aggressive down low, getting his own rebounds, and really just pulling through for the Hawks tonight.
Number 25, Taylor Strong.
.252 left here in the third quarter, as Munyer makes the second. Simpson takes the ball down the floor, gives it to Isakson. Isakson up to Bethel. Bethel pump fake, dribble, go, and bang! Nice move there by Bethel. Hawking now with the ball. Qualls again with tight defense. Hawks now have numbers. Hawking to finish, no good. And Bethel will come up with the rebound. Passes up ahead to Qualls. Qualls. Lautzenheiser smart there and doesn't foul that time. And now Moscow up 11. This could be worrisome here for the Hawks. Bryce Henry brings the ball to the floor. Gives it to Casey Lautzenheiser. Munyer now with the ball. Gives it to Bryce Henry. And the Hawks really just need to get their offense going here in the second half. It's not been there. Henry drives, and there you go. Right on cue, Bryce Henry.
Great finish by Henry. We know that he's got crazy athleticism. He's absolute beast on the court. We love seeing that.
Yeah, great length there by Henry. Way right by Qualls. Rebound, though, by Moscow. And nice rebound there by Carter Kiblin. And going into this timeout, Zach Roses, what do you think the Hawks need to do here to pick up their offense?
I mean, I'm not really sure. I feel like everything that they're doing is pretty good. I think there's just a few shots that need to fall aren't falling. I feel like Moscow has a very good offense. They're getting good shots off. I just feel like our Hawks are not scoring as much as we need. It's just not falling. We're getting to the hole, but it's not falling.
I agree. We really just haven't been able to finish on a lot of these. We're running our offense well. A lot of it is credit to the Moscow defense. They've been playing really well.
Liquid popcorn is out there ready to go. It's the best popcorn in all of North Idaho. Probably the nation, but most definitely all the world.
And Moscow will inbound. Coming out of the timeout underneath their own hoop. Simpson to inbound. Simpson finds Strong. Back to Simpson in the corner. Simpson, no good. Roth with the rebound for the Hawks. Roth gives it to Bryce Henry. Bryce goes down low. Can't finish, but foul on Jamari Simpson.
And like I was saying, you could see that nice athleticism from Bryce, but it just wasn't falling, just like as most of the shots. I believe that's most of the reason that we're down.
Luckily, able to get the foul call there for Bryce and see if we can knock these down. Hawks need to make a run here with just under 1:30 left to play in this third quarter.
Bryce Henry at the line for the Hawks. On the floor for the Bears, number 21, Baronet at the draw.
And Henry makes them both. Strong now with the ball. Strong comes off a screen. Gives it to Abendorf. Down low, Moscow. Good defense there by Abe Munyer. Moscow brings it down low. Oh, blocked by Abe Munyer, but a foul call.
You hear that, the fans are not happy about that one.
Taylor Strong takes it to the hole. Abe Munyer.
We know that Abe is a very good defender, and he gets lots of blocks, but they still call quite a few of them, and no one's happy about that one. You can hear the crowd cheering. We don't know what they're saying. I can hear them at least.
And Strong makes the first. And he rims in the second. So Moscow extends their lead to 9. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Scotty Hawking with the ball. Gives it to Grant Roth. Roth finds Nick Noel. Noel gives it to Abe Munyer. Munyer gives it to Noel. Good defense once again here by Moscow. Hawks not really able to get anything going. Munyer tries to pound it out down low. Good defense there by Isakson until he fouled there, Cody Isakson.
You can see that aggression from Abe, as I was talking about earlier, and as Ben was talking about earlier, that very good defense. They have very good defense. I don't know how I would feel about the foul, other than the fact that I am a Hawk, but I do believe that was good defense, and I don't know about the foul there.
I agree, that was good defense there by Isakson, but Hawks able to draw the call. Hawking with the ball now up top. Gives it to Henry in the corner. Henry thinks about the shot, doesn't take it. Comes off a screen, coming downhill. Didn't get anything, and he jumped up in the air and traveled. Almost looked like the refs had missed that one for a minute, but Moscow made sure he got it.
You could see there, he was trying to get the pass off, but again, with Moscow's very good defense, he could not get that off.
And Keys will bring the ball to the floor for Moscow. Gives it to Strong. Strong, jab step, goes on Nick Noel. Strong goes in the finish down low, but gets that charge call. Great charge taken there by Bryce Henry. That's one of the best effort plays you see in basketball.
As Mr. Munyer would say, Bryce gets a milkshake. That's what he said to the C team. Every charge you get is a milkshake, so it's a milkshake for Bryce Henry.
Great job by Bryce Henry trying to bring these Hawks back down 9. They need to score here. 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Hawks will bring the ball down for them. Gives it to Bryce Henry. 10 seconds. Bryce goes left. Bryce in a traffic, gets swatted. Ooh, called that one to travel. That one looked like it was a jump ball. Coach Hanna disagrees. But regardless, travel call by the referee. Abendroth will inbound to Keys. Keys, 3 seconds left. It's to Brown. And from the corner, it's good there by Cody Isakson to extend the Moscow Bears lead to 12. Man, rough quarter there for the Hawks. Let's see if they can bounce back when we come back in the fourth quarter.
That was a tough buzzer beater right there. That's a hard shot to make.
And as we come back here for the fourth quarter of 4A IEL basketball, Lakeland Hawks down 37-49 here against the Moscow Bears. Hawks ball, and Abe Munyer will inbound. What do you think the Hawks need to pick up here in the fourth quarter that they didn't have going into the third there, Zach Roses?
I mean, again, I feel like this time it's Moscow's defense is very good, obviously, but I feel like we're not doing as good a defense as we can. I know we're trying, but I feel like Moscow's getting a lot more shots dropping than we are. And I don't know if that's going to be luck, skill, defense-wise, who knows, but I feel like they're getting a lot more shots and better defense, and we're not quite getting there.
Yeah, I agree. Pass down low, errant one, but Moscow tipped it, so it will remain Hawks ball. Henry inbounds to Lautzenheiser. Roth now with the ball, gives it quick pass to Abe Munyer, misses the layup. See, that's what the Hawks cannot have here in the second half.
That is exactly
Abendroth brings the ball down for the Moscow Bears. Brown with the ball. Good defense here by Henry. Gives it to Keys. Keys gives it to Isakson. Isakson to Abendroth. Abendroth. Pump fake. Finds Keys. Gives it to Brown. Brown down low. Finishes. Good finish there by Brown. Grant Roth with the ball. Comes off the screen from Abe Munyer. Kaysen Lautzenheiser looks in the post, doesn't see it. Bryce Henry comes off the screen, finds Kaysen. Kaysen, good defense by Keys, but he throws it off of him. So it will remain Hawks ball.
And that's a very smart play right there. That takes some quick thinking, you know, instead of passing it back into your teammates, throw it off the other person, and then you get the ball. That is very risky, but it does work very well if it works out.
Yeah, Hawks really need to come up with something here in the last 7 minutes of this game. Down 14, it's now or never time for the Hawks. Scotty Hawking gives it to Abe Munyer. And good defense once again here by Moscow. Isakson with the ball, gives it to Keys. Now Abendroth. Keys back with the ball. Keys for three. Long rebound. Kaysen Lautzenheiser. Reach over the back call there by Ian Hillman. And the Hawks are now in the bonus. So that will be Kaysen Lautzenheiser shooting a 1-and-1.
The second, 7 fouls for the Bears.
Let's hope Kaysen can knock these down. You know, these are going to be some really clutch free throws right now. We really need these if we can't be finishing our layups. We're going to need our free throws since we are in bonus earlier than the other team.
A tough break there for the Hawks as Lautzenheiser misses long. Keys now with the ball. Keys gives it to Brown. Brown finds Isakson. Back out to Brown. Gives it to Hillman. Hillman goes right. Kicks it to Isakson. Isakson passes out to Keys. Shot there by Brown. Good.
And just like that, he's finishing his shots, you know. I feel like Moscow's also moving the ball around a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently than the Hawks right now. You know, that's another key thing. And once they get the ball open, they're making them. And we're not doing the same, unfortunately, on our end.
Henry now with the ball. Shoots a 3. Hawks need this. Short. Abendroth with the rebound. Abendroth. Tipped there by Grant Roth. Good effort there. But it will remain Moscow ball.
Returning for the Bears, number 3, Jamari Simpson.
And now for Moscow, Jamari Simpson will come in
Number 23, Josh Ho.
for Bryden Brown.
Jared Rings.
And Jared Rings and Josh Hogue will both check in here for the Hawks. 5:51 remaining in this fourth quarter.
Now, this is the first time seeing Jared Rings out on the floor tonight. Well, we'll see how we can do on it. Sitting on the bench, you know, a little bit hard to get your legs warmed up, but we'll see how he's doing. So far right now, he's hustling down the court.
Bryce Henry brings it downhill, gets fouled. Hard foul, gets his money worth there. That will be on Cody Isakson.
And again, these free throws is going to be very necessary right now. We're going to need to make these if we want to get anywhere nearby.
Foul for Moscow.
And Henry right on cue makes the first. And Hawks really also, not only on the offensive end, but also the defensive end, need to pick it up if they're going to win this game. 5:30 remaining. Abendroth with the ball. Abendroth gives it to Simpson. Simpson gives it to Keys. Keys with the ball. Gives it to Isakson. Hillman with the ball. Gives it to Abendroth. Keys gives it to Simpson. Simpson, jab step, gives it up to Hillman. Hillman drives on Josh Hogue, kicks it to Isakson. Isakson gives it to Keys. Keys gives to Abendroth, down low to Isakson. Good defense there by Josh Hogue. Simpson thinks about it, doesn't shoot, and Grant Roth with the block and then saves us from going out of bounds. Great defensive play by Grant Roth. Hawks hopefully able to build some momentum. And Roth for 3. Air ball. On that one, sometimes you lose your concentration, get caught up in the moment. I know Grant Roth is a better shooter than that. He wishes he had that one back.
You know, it's really tough seeing that because Grant, you know, is probably one of the best shooters that are out on the court right now. It is really rare to see, you know, him missing, especially in air ball. But I mean, I can understand that from being down for quite a bit and all that defensive run right there. You know, a little bit nerves get to him, but it's all good. We'll make it next time.
And Keys tries to show Roth how it's done, and he does. That'll be a 3-pointer for Moscow. Stretch their lead to 18. Starting to run away with it. Bryce Henry with the ball. Gives it to Josh Hogue in the wing. Hogue gives it to Munier. Munier bounce pass into Grant Roth. And Roth will shoot a 1-and-1.
Personal foul, number 21, Jared Abendroth.
And he misses the first free throw. It's not been great here for the Hawks. Roth gets his own rebound, and he misses. And then I believe Munier was fouled there by Hillman.
And that is another prime example right there. We are not finishing our layups in so many different ways. We are getting to the line plenty of times, but we are not finishing the layups in the first place. And the free throws aren't really dropping too well right now either.
Yeah, layups and free throws have really been rough for the Hawks. You got to take advantage of those points when you get them. I know layups can be contested sometimes, but especially free throws, there's no excuse for that. Hawks definitely need to pick that up in the last 4:24 if they're going to make a run.
Who do you think is a good play to talk about? Who should we talk about? Got any ideas?
I mean, really for Moscow, Jamari Simpson, I think, tonight.
Jamari Simpson.
I mean,
yeah, you know, in the past, you know, I have seen him. I saw him last year playing. He was one of the more noticeable players. He's one of the players that you can, like, count out. You can see him, you know, someone that's easy to notice, you know, and I would not forget his face when he came back.
Yeah, now as a senior here for Moscow, and he has really even picked up his play at even another level this year. He's been playing great tonight. And Hawks knew that coming into this game, that he would be a key player there for Moscow, but he has still been able to capitalize on almost every attempt. Moscow facing a press. Keys gives it to Hillman. Hillman finishes. And Henry with the ball. Henry gives it to Roth. Roth goes left. Baseline jumper. Back iron. Noel tries to tip out the rebound. Doesn't get it. Simpson will bring the ball up the floor. As he walks it up here, we have 3:55 to play. Hawks down 19. And Hogue with the defense there. Skinner with the ball. Skinner gives it up to Hillman up top. Gives it to Keys on the left wing. Keys finds Hillman. Gives it to Abendroth. Abendroth pump fake and go. Swatted from behind. Grant Roth once again.
Nice block right there, you know. Hitting the man with the camera, that's unfortunate. Hopefully that didn't hurt his hands.
Grant Roth, man, he has been a great defensive presence for the Hawks this year. I think a lot of people coming into this season thought, you know, he'd just be a shooter, a wing guy for the Hawks, but he's really shown his defensive presence all throughout this season.
You know, Grant, yeah, he really is an all-around player. I mean, when you're gifted with such height and length just like that, and he keeps the confidence. He's not cocky. He always keeps his own mood. He doesn't change it. He keeps it at a flat pace, you know, and it's really good because he always keeps that intensity with everyone, every aspect, you know.
Yeah, he has a great attitude for the game of basketball. Abendroth cannot make the second, so Hawks will remain down 20. Henry passes out to Roth in the corner for three, and there
we go. There's the shot that we need. Let's hope we can get a few more of those because we are still quite a bit down.
Hawks once again come out in a press. Abendroth breaks it. Gives it to Skinner. Up to Simpson. Simpson gives it to Keys. Up to Hillman in the corner. Hillman for three. Top of the backboard. No good. Henry with the rebound. Comes down against Simpson. Henry tries to finish. Can't. Gets fouled, though, there.
You see that three-point shot from Moscow. That's not really something that they need right now, but he decided he wanted to take it. You know, they are up by, I want to say, 17 right now. That's quite a big lead, especially with 3 minutes left. I don't know if a three is really what they're looking for right now.
But that's exactly what the Hawks are looking for, to speed up Moscow. That's, I think, why they're trying to come out in this press. I mean, also to get turnovers, but a lot of coaches preach just speeding up the other team, making them take forced shots.
I agree. But I feel like Moscow doesn't need to force those shots, and they just did. That could cost a few points.
And Henry misses a second. Man, free throws have not been great here tonight for the Hawks. And I think one thing is that even if the Hawks aren't able to come back, I don't want to say that they can't. I want to be a W downer out here. But with 2:53 left, Hawks do remain down 16.
And there's another three right there.
They need some momentum.
Do not need. I don't understand why Moscow's taking those, because you see the quick run right now from Bryce.
You're able to finish and one.
See that? He gets the N1 because of that rush three-pointer that Moscow does not need right now. That is a really good run for the Hawks. That's something that we've been needing.
I mean, 2:41 left. Hawks down 14. I mean, it's not over till it's over, folks.
2:41 in basketball terms is a lot of time.
This press really been effective here for the Hawks. Not necessarily with turnovers, but speeding up the pace, as we talked about earlier. Munier makes the free throw. That was key. Hawks cut it to 13. Still pretty solid lead here for Moscow. And Keys comes down, and timeout here called for Moscow. They want to talk about this press the Hawks have been doing. We'll keep it here, though. And like I was trying to say earlier, even if the Hawks are not able to pull this back tonight specifically, they will see these guys at least one more time this year in Moscow. And if not just that, we'll also see them in district play. Quite often, it is Sandpoint and Moscow, Lakeland and Moscow in this 4A IEL championship. It's been back and forth every year. I think that Moscow for sure is usually on the better end of things, but Lakeland, at least last year, was able to come out with the championship. But Hawks really trying to build momentum for that upcoming game.
I completely agree with you, Ben Ryan. It's really weird being on camera. You know, I really like looking at the court instead. You know, I don't really like being on camera. I like talking, but I do not like my face. I look really not good right now, but that's okay because it's going to go back to the court here soon if Liam Bradford does his job right.
Hey, you look great, though, Zach Roses. You're looking great.
Oh, thank you very much, Ben Roth. Wait, Ben Roth. I'm sorry, Ben Ryan. Wrong R.
And with 2:33 left to play, Hawks only down 13. They've cut down the lead a little bit. Moscow will inbound. It'll be Brown. Gets it into Isaacson. Gives it to Keys. Simpson now with the ball. Gives it to Brown. Brown gives it to Isaacson. Gives it to Abendroth. Gives it to Keys. Keys goes left. Gives it to Abendroth on the wing. Abendroth. Jamari Simpson drives in. Gives it to Keys. Gives it to Abendroth. Abendroth, good pressure here by the Hawks. Moscow kind of just trying to dribble it out. Hawks trying to not let him. Keys now with the ball.
You see that in Idaho, there's no shot clock. That is a big aspect of the game right there. Did you see they just ran out about 30, 45 seconds, which would be way past the shot clock by now. But there is no shot clock, so they can run out as much time as they want, and they still got to score, which is going to keep their lead up even higher.
Oh, that would have been a key three there by Henry. Would have cut it to 12 here, but he misses. And the Hawks will remain down 15 with 1:44 left to play. And Hawks really need to get something going. Simpson gives it to Brown. Brown to Isaacson in the middle of the court. And he is immediately fouled there by Grant Roth. Hawks will have to start trying to do that to stop this clock. Still one more till the bonus though, so we'll just inbound it here from the sideline. And coming in for Moscow will be 25, Taylor Strong.
Yeah, there's really not a lot that the Hawks are going to be able to do right now, unfortunately. With 1:39, it's possible to score quite a few points, about 8, maybe 8, 10, but once they're down by so much, it's going to be really hard to come back, especially with how quickly Moscow's moving the ball and they're getting a quick shot off.
Hoping to see that our team doesn't just lie down, though. That's something Lakeland's known for, is even if the game seems like an inevitable loss, we try to still get after it all the way to that final buzzer.
I completely agree. It really pains me to see people not trying at the end, even if they're down by so much. That's one of my favorite things about Lakeland.
And the Hawks have to start fouling. Jamari Simpson, I imagine this is who Moscow would want at the free throw line towards the end of the game. Ice this game for them. And coming in now for the Hawks will be 35, Nolan Anderson, 33, Tommy Pearson, as well as number 10, Jared Rings.
And returning for the Hawks, number 10, Jared Rings.
We already saw Nolan Anderson playing for the JV. We saw him play for, I believe, 3 quarters. So right now, this is just a little bit, I guess, to give him in because I feel like he could hustle. He's had some fresh legs. I mean, although he already played, he has been sitting, so he's well rested, I believe. And just give him some time, for the last minute 14, because this is a pretty inevitable loss, I believe. It's not really possible to come back from so many points with so little time.
Good to get some experience here in this kind of situation, though, for players who usually sit on the bench here for the Hawks. And you never know what we'll see from out here. I know Nolan Anderson, earlier this week on Monday against St. Mary's, Hawks were down 6, and the bench squad came in here with about 5 seconds left. Nolan Anderson came down, hit a 3, cut it to 3 points. Hawks almost won that game. There's Colin Cameron, and he nails the 3 right on cue. There you go. Don't count out these bench guys. They're varsity players as well.
Yes, sir. And for being such a big man, he is a very good 3-point shooter. He's very spot up. It's very nice.
Now Abendroth with the ball. Once again, Moscow just trying to run out the clock. 33 seconds left here. Hawks down 14. Simpson. Good pressure there by Jared Rings. Once again, never giving up is Lakeland. Abendroth with it now. Abendroth gives it to Simpson in the corner. Rings doesn't let Simpson just dribble it out. Something I like to see. Tommy Pearson will get pressure on Isaacson. Brown with the ball, gives it to Simpson. And these last 8 seconds will finish out. And that'll be the game here from the Lakeland Indoor Athletic Pavilion. Moscow Bears 63, Lakeland Hawks 49. I'm Ben Ryan, along with Zach Roses, and we'll be signing out live from Hello Hawks.
Catch you later.